Credit repair, do it yourself for free. Indianapolis, Indiana. Hi guys, my name is Jeff Campbell, and not too long ago I made some horrible financial mistakes. And I can tell you absolutely without a doubt, you can fix your credit for free by doing it yourself. It's going to take some work though. My story, I made a bunch of horrible mistakes early on. I got married. I then went and quit school. I decided to go self-employed. From self-employed, I found out after a year of being self-employed, I got sick, went into the hospital, kind of get checkup, and found out I had cancer. I spent 2 months in the hospital doing surgery, and then I had 6 months of chemotherapy. Finally was able to recover, and I decided to fight my way out. I didn't want to file bankruptcy. So what I ended up doing is I went into the real estate business. I ended up buying 18 homes in a 36-month period of time, put myself horribly in debt, became a real estate agent, started a real estate company, ended up recruiting 15 agents, had that thing rocking, and then all of a sudden it was like everything came to a close really quickly. Everybody remembers 2007, 8, and 9. In the mortgage real estate business, if you were in the business at that time, the economy kind of came to a halt, and the building industry fell apart, and unfortunately my marriage fell apart, everything kind of fell apart, and everything kind of came to a head. A builder owed me 9 transactions. We went from 11 deals in our pipeline to 1, and eventually I ended up sitting in front of an attorney, and that attorney's like, look, you got 3 choices. Number 1, you can fly somewhere we can't find you. I mean, just get away. Number 2, you might have to win the lottery maybe more than once to be able to pay this off. Or number 3, you might need to file bankruptcy. And unfortunately, that's what I had to do. I had to file Chapter 7. I had to wipe everything out. I had to start all over again. So I ended up paying the money and filing Chapter 7, wiped it all out. And then I had to wait 60 days to have it discharged. Once I waited 60 days to have it discharged, I called a friend of mine, Brian, in the mortgage business. This was the day out of bankruptcy. I said, look, man, I want to pull my credit. And he's like, why? You're going to go try to buy a house? I'm like, no. I want to start working on my credit immediately. And I had developed this 6 steps that I was going to take myself through, and he ended up giving me my credit report with all 3 bureaus, and he's like, dude, your credit sucks. You have like a 400, a high 400, and just over 500. I ended up walking through each one of these steps on the 37, 38 items that were bad on my credit report. Fast forward 7 months later. So 7 months after almost a $3 million bankruptcy, my credit scores were 691, just over 700, and a 729. He called me and said, how did you do this? And I actually walked him through these 6 steps. And these 6 steps are actually in the video below. If you happen to be on the blog watching this, the video is just below, or the link is just below. You can just click on it, watch that video, get out a pen and a piece of paper, write down the 6 steps. I've made it super easy just because I want it to be free. I want everybody to be able to get access to this. Certain people have gone through stuff, and I get calls all the time. Certain people have been through stuff like me. They've gotten sick, or they've lost a job, or they've gotten divorced, or something's happened horrible, and now all of a sudden they had to file bankruptcy, or they've had bad credit, or they've lost a job. And I just get asked so many times. I just want people to have the information. It doesn't cost anything. I actually put it together in a PDF. There's a landing page. Basically, you fill out your email, and we shoot you over the 6 steps, and you walk through at any pace you want. It's just a checklist. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's not supposed to cost anything. We're not going to spam you a million times. We just want people to get the right information, because there's a lot of bad information out there. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully that helps out, and I wish you the best of putting your credit back together. Thanks.